Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Mr. Kovalt, and in this video I'm going to go over how to do dimensional analysis where you have a problem involving derived or double units. So let's get into this. What are derived units or double units? Well, we need to compare that to what are called single units. So are some examples of some single units. So this is where you only have one unit that you are converting from into. So here would be a single unit, meters, we have yards, we have milligrams, and seconds. So whenever you're doing a conversion factor problem or what is also called dimensional analysis, you are converting from one single unit to another single unit, and that's it. Double units involve, as the name implies, two units, maybe more. So here are some examples, like miles per hour. That's the speed that you're driving at. So miles per hour. Notice that there's two units there. Gallons per milliliter, or I'm sorry, grams per milliliter. That's a common unit for density. Dollars per pound, grams per mole, molar mass units, right? So these are double units, or what are called derived units, uh, because they are derived from other single units, right? So, and they're double because you've got two of them to deal with. So when you have something like this and you're asked to convert, you most likely are going to be converting both units in the problem. So I have a few example problems to go over to show you how it's done. So let's start with number one. So we have 20 miles per hour, so 20 miles per hour, and we want to convert that to feet per minute. So the process of this is to first convert one side, either the top or the bottom first, and then convert the other side. So I like to convert the top first and then convert the bottom. So we'll do that. So let me use a different color. So for 20 meters per hour, so that's saying that you got 20 miles over 1 hour. So we're gonna write that. So 20 miles over 1 hour. Okay, so that's what we're going to begin with, and we're going to multiply by our conversion factors. So we're going to change the top one first. So we're going to change miles to feet. So we need to know how many feet are in 1 mile. So we happen to know that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So we'll use that. So miles are on top. So we're going to put miles on the bottom. So 1 mile. And since that's equal to 5,280 feet, we're going to put that on top. 5,280 feet. So miles cancels out. Now we have feet on top, which is what we want on top. So we're done with the top part. So, but we need to change the hours to minutes. So we're going to need another conversion factor. So we know, so now we're working with the bottom. Excuse me. So since we're working with the bottom, we want to change things around here. So whatever's on the bottom, I want that to cancel out. So I'm going to have to put hours on top here. So I know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So I'm going to put 1 hour on the top and 60 minutes on the bottom. So now hours can cancel out. Now I have minutes on the bottom. Minutes on the bottom is what I want. So now I'm done with that. So I have the minutes on the bottom. I have the feet on top. I have everything I want. So now I'm done. All I need to do is multiply and divide, and I get 1760 feet per minute. So that would be the answer. So that's a first example of how to do a double unit conversion using dimensional analysis. All right, so what about this one? Here I have 80 inches per second. I want to change that to miles per hour. So once again, this is 80 inches per 1 second. So I'm putting 80 inches on top, 1 second on the bottom. And now I'm going to convert inches to miles and seconds to hours. So I'm going to start with inches. So again, I need to convert inches to something. I don't know how many inches are in a mile, but I do know how many inches are in a foot. So I'll do that. So 12 inches in a foot. So 12 inches go on the bottom, so I can cancel out inches. Oops, that should be 12. And 1 foot on the bottom. Let me make that better. So this should be 12 inches. All right, so inches cancels out. I have feet on top, but I don't want feet. I want miles. But I can use the same conversion factor here. 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. So I can do that. So I have feet on top. So I'm going to have to put 5,280 feet on the bottom. So, and then 1 mile goes on top. So feet cancels out. Now I have miles on top, which is what I want here. So I'm done with the top unit. Now I can do the bottom. So the bottom unit is seconds. I want to convert that to hours. So you may know what the number of seconds there are in an hour. You don't need to know that, but I do know how many seconds are in a minute, so I can convert seconds to minutes. So I know that there are 60 seconds in a minute. So since I have seconds on the bottom, I'm going to need to put that on top to cancel out with the seconds on the bottom. So 60 seconds goes on the top, and 1 minute goes on the bottom. Seconds cancels out. I have minutes. I don't want minutes. I want hours. So I have to do another conversion factor. I know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So I will do that. So 1 minute is here. I have minutes on the bottom. I want minutes on top. So I'm going to put 60 minutes on the top and 1 hour on the bottom. Minutes cancels out. Now I have hours on the bottom, which is what I want. I have miles on top, which is what I want. I am done. So all I need to do is do the calculation. So I'm going to multiply 80 times 60 times 60, and then I'm going to divide by 12 and divide by 5,280. And when I do that, I get 545 point, what my answer is, 540, I got that backwards, 454.5 miles per hour. I'm sorry, miles per hour, miles per hour. So that is my answer for that one. Here's my answer for that one. All right, last but not least, 17 gallons per week. Maybe that's the amount of coffee I drink because I teach students, so I need to be awake. So I want to convert that to cups per minute. So 17 gallons. So I'm going to put 17 gallons on the top and 1 week on the bottom. So I got to multiply by my conversion factor. Now, do I know gallons to cups? Not really. You're probably going to be given conversion factors to use. So what I would do is if you're given conversion factors, just use the conversion factors that you're given. So maybe you're given 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. So I would put 1 gallon on the bottom and 4 quarts on top, so gallons are going to cancel out. And so then what is the relationship between quarts and cups? That's going to be 1 quart, 4 cups. So now quarts cancels out. I have cups on top. That's what I want. Now I need to convert weeks to minutes. So now I have to do the bottom. So I'm going to have to do more conversion factors. So top unit is done. Now I'm going to the bottom unit. So I need to get weeks to minutes. So I don't know how many minutes are in a week off the top of my head, but I do know that there are 7 days in a week. So I'll do that. So 1 week is equal to 7 days. So 1 week on the bottom, that's going to cancel out with week on the top here. And then 7 days. Just like the girl on Ring, 7 days. So, a little joke. So, weeks cancels out. So now I have days, and I want to get the minutes. So I know that there are 24 hours in a day, so I can do that. So days are on top. So I'm going to put 1 day on the, 1 day on the bottom. I'm going to put 1 day on the top, and I'm going to put 24 hours on the bottom. So days cancel out. Now I can convert to minutes. So 1 hour goes on top and 60 minutes goes on the bottom. So now I have minutes on the bottom, which is what I want. I have cups on top. I am done. So now all you need to do is multiply 17 times 4 times 4, and then you ignore the ones. And then you're going to divide by 7, and then 24, and then 60, and then you get an answer. Let me look up what I got. 0.027, I believe, is what I got. 27 cups per minute. That is the amount of coffee I need to drink to survive teaching my students. All right, I hope this was interesting. I hope you learned a lot. If you like this video, please make sure you smash the like button there. Put a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I put out more videos. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.